When you're inspecting vapor retarders, you need to speak the same language as the builders and the contractors and the code officials that you work with, right? And that language comes from the International Residential Code. It's a great resource. And in this training, we're breaking down the 3-class system that determines what's appropriate for different situations and climates. The International Residential Code, IRC, defines vapor retarders based on their permeability, their ability to let water vapor pass through. That's perm. This ability is measured in units called perms or permeability. And here's the key relationship to remember. The higher the perm rating, the more easily water vapor can pass through the material. Think of a perm rating like water faucets. Higher numbers mean the valve is more open, allowing more water to flow through it. Lower numbers mean tighter control. The International Residential Code describes 3 classes of vapor retarders, class 1, 2, and 3, and they're directly related to their perm rating. Each class represents a different level of vapor control, from very restrictive to moderately breathable. This isn't just academic classification. These classes determine what's allowed and required in different climate zones and applications. So understanding them helps you as an inspector evaluate whether what you're seeing in the field meets code requirements. Class 1, this is the most restrictive one. Class 1 vapor retarders have a perm rating of less than 0.1 or less. These are your most restrictive materials. Think polyethylene plastic sheeting, right? Or aluminum foil-backed insulation, or rubber membranes. Very little water vapor gets through these materials. When you see class 1 materials, you're looking at an aggressive vapor control. This can be exactly what's needed in some climates and some applications, or it can be overkill that creates new problems in others. So, careful. Class 2, this is the middle ground. Class 2 vapor retarders range from 0.1 to 1 perm. And these include materials like craft paper, the backing on the insulation of the insulation, certain primers and paints, some membrane materials. They provide significant vapor control while allowing some moisture movement. Class 2 materials often represent the sweet spot, enough vapor control to meet code requirements without being so restrictive that they trap moisture where it shouldn't be trapped. Class 3 vapor retarders range from 1.0 to 10 perm, and the examples include the latex paint on the drywall, or house wrap materials, and some building papers. These materials provide moderate vapor control while maintaining significant breathability. In some climates, a class 3 material provides the right balance between vapor control and the ability to dry out if moisture gets into the building assembly. Here's why these classes matter for inspections. The IRC specifies which class is appropriate for different climate zones and building applications. What's required in Minnesota might be no good in Florida. What works in a basement might be totally wrong for a wall assembly. So when you understand the class system, you can quickly assess whether the vapor retarder you're seeing is appropriate for its location and climate. And as a home inspector, you won't always know the exact perm rating of the materials you're seeing, but you can often identify the general class. Plastic sheeting is obviously class 1, and craft paper typically class 2. Regular paint is usually class 3. This classification helps you communicate effectively with other professionals and evaluate whether vapor retarder choices make sense for the specific application. Remember that these classes work differently in different climates. A class 1 vapor retarder that prevents problems in a cold climate might actually trap moisture and create problems in a hot, humid climate. So the IRC provides climate-specific guidance about which classes are appropriate and where. Your regional knowledge of appropriate vapor retarder classes become really important for effective inspections and accurate reporting. The IRC 3-class system gives you the framework for evaluating vapor retarders professionally. You know the classes, understand the climate requirements, and you'll be able to assess whether what you're seeing helps or hurts moisture control.